All right, here we go. Hey, everybody, welcome back to Comedy. You're fine, man. Yeah, welcome back to Comedy Pinata. Again, there's some stuff going down at Zany's, so we're stuck in the office by the scheduling board. So we can look back and see.
Killer Bees coming in July.
Yeah, it'll be here in July.
Say that.
Yeah.
There's like 20 Bruce dates on there.
We got to thank our sponsor first, real quick. Credit cards, student loans, mortgages, car loans, hospital bills. Do you know you have a lot of rights if any of these go to debt collections? That's right. Consumers, not debt collectors, have a huge list of rules they have to abide by, and that's where the law firm SueTheCollector.com comes in. SueTheCollector.com is a national consumer law firm that only helps consumers. The lawyers at Sue the Collector have helped literally thousands of people turn the tables on debt collectors.
Is Ari taking a shit?
To illegal harassment, abuse, and repeated phone calls that many people find themselves subject to through no fault of their own. Go single on this one, okay? Lawyers at Sue the Collector can help everybody in all 50 states. They've won millions for consumers over the years and canceled over $1 billion in consumer-related debts. That's right, it's $1 billion. Right now, they really want to speak to anybody that's had their car repossessed. Did you know consumers do not have to allow their repo men to take their cars against their will? In most cases, you can actually legally refuse to let them take your car. If you've ever objected to a car repo and they still got your car against your will, you may be sitting on a very valuable case. So call the Sue the Collector's office right now, 1-877-BAD-REPO or 1-877-223-7376. Again, that's 1-877-BAD-REPO or 1-877-223-7376. They're open right now to take your call again. That's 1-877-BAD-REPO. I can hear
75, 75, yeah, 69, 420, do I have 420, 69?
I hear Ari getting paper towels because he had like ghost pepper Hattie B's.
Oh, yeah.
What did you got the hottest one?
The one above hot. Thai spicy.
Was it as
What?
I mean, obviously you're sweating, but I mean, for you, like you're okay with that?
No, I love it. I've had it there before.
That was above hot?
Yeah, I was like, whatever hot is,
yeah.
Then like what usually like give me one above that. Now let me feel it.
What's the hottest you've ever had?
Hottest anything I've ever had?
Yeah. And how it's got to ruin your day, right? Like you can't. Are you incapacitated?
It's I think it might have been Bolton's when Bolton's was there. I talked to them.
Yeah.
Like, darling, you don't. No, I'm doing it wrong. You don't want that.
Do a
And I'm like,
voice
I do.
already. Cut. Roll again.
I'd rather Ari talk about Kobe dying than do this.
Roll the Cat Williams clip. Let's go right into it.
So right now you're fine. Your insides are fine.
It's over now.
It's over.
it's over.
Nothing's going on in here. Nothing.
No, it might be a fun dump later. Can I say poop? How strict are we with the language on this? But yeah, it's fine. It's good. Bolton's though was the jam. I mean, I was like, it was bubbling in my chest.
What does Bolton's do different than Hattie B's? How do they bring the heat that they don't bring?
That's a good question. Sometimes there's that numbing spice, that Szechuan spice. I like that a lot.
It's a dry rub too. I don't know if that
dry
has
rub.
anything
It
to do
might
with
be
it, but
that.
it's a dry heat,
I don't know how to make this stuff, but
It's not a clean pot. It's not
Why are you
Nate
not
Land. You can
swearing?
cut something. He saw Nate's face on the wall. He's like, no fun. But no, we can't.
We just at Nate's place, and it's like you can't even curse in there.
Did you do the golf simulator?
Yeah, if you have an errant
Every
shot
time
in the
someone
golf
accidentally cursed, it's like apologize out loud.
There's a swear jar.
So, wait, Art, what is this? So you're here in Nashville. Just quick. So it's called the unnamed or the renamed storytellers.
Renamed storytelling
Are
show.
you not allowed? I don't know if
I don't. It's a
Are you
weird
not
thing
allowed
with
to?
Comedy Central where we don't fully know who owns that because I came with the name before they started doing with them.
Right.
And then they bought in, and then I'm like, do they get the? And it's like, who knows what Viacom might do?
Wouldn't it be great if Roy Wood Jr. had a show called the Renamed Storyteller Show, and it's like, dude, what do you?
That would be great.
Out of respect to you.
Yeah, I've thought about naming it. This is still happening. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Because when they took
I
it,
feel like when I lean up, like I'm blocking you guys from talking.
Oh, no, yeah. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to make eye contact, but I don't know. Yeah, what
I'll do this.
it is.
Chance, you've already got dates for me, so please.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I can actually leave. I already got dates. I can go now. So, yeah.
you open for Steve?
Yeah. It
Oh,
was
that's
up-
cool.
How you doing,
Yeah, it's
buddy?
fun.
I'm doing good. Yeah.
Good to see you. And then when does the new season come out of Jokers?
June 16th starts the rest of the episodes. We had we had the first one air after the NCAA.
Yeah.
And now June 16th will be the other 8, and like in about a month we start on season 10.
I love the meme, whoever created it, where
Do we not have to wear
they
these?
did we watch them when we watch the clips. We
Oh,
put
okay,
on.
great.
But when Will Smith, Chris Rock
Such a good
happened,
meme.
and then
Yeah.
somebody put the
Oh, yeah.
Chris
Now
Rock
go
and
tell
then-
them the-
I mean, that's I've seen that a few times for a few different things.
Yeah,
that made me laugh.
They
so
plug and
goddamn
play.
much.
I posted it immediately because I'm like, that's gonna get a lot of views, and I need to plug my dates.
Great.
Normally, I don't put up our own memes. And I was like, I just
to
throw like,
Providence.
this season's gonna be crazy. All new episodes starting.
My favorite meme is the one of you. Do you know the one where you're just looking morose?
Oh,
Do
I
you
know
that
it.
one?
Yeah. I fucking know it. It ruins my whole goddamn life.
So good.
I'm the one who created it, and I created a monster.
It's the picture that's on his scale when he weighs himself in the morning. It's like, okay, I gotta do something.
I had the flu. It was one of the heaviest weights of my life. I was out to lunch with Q at Santa Monica. He snapped a photo of me. He sent it to me, and way before the show, I would always be like, "This is the worst photo I've ever taken." And then the show, they started putting it on like a few times a season.
Oh, really?
Until finally, like after it was on TV 10 times, one day my phone started buzzing, and I looked at it, and I had all these messages at one shot. And I looked at it, and I opened it, and my friend was like, "You are you ready to brace for this news?" And I'm like, "What?" And they said,
They're storming the Capitol.
I know. I just still didn't know what it meant. And they said, "You have become a meme." And I was like, "What does that mean?" I know what a meme is, but I was like, "What do you mean I become a meme?" Like, one of your pictures has become a meme. And I go, "Is that not good?" He goes, "It is not good." He said, "You're gonna hate it, and it's never gonna go away." And you're gonna be so over it. And
You should buy the NFT.
I had to
That's what you should
disable.
do.
We are gonna try me and Q, the original one, as an NFT. I think, yeah. But I had to disable comments across all social platforms for 3 years.
Really?
It was too much with that?
Yeah. Because if I wrote anything, if I just put like Happy Mother's Day, there'd be 2,000 pictures of my face.
Wow.
Yeah, I couldn't even communicate with the regular people that wanted to write about the actual video or the thing. They spammed me until I had it basically my social media was useless.
That's insane.
It looks like it'd be set to Mad World by whatever's name is Gary. Whatever.
Tears,
Tears for Fears.
is that Tears for Fears?
It is Tears for
Yeah,
Fears. The
yeah.
original is Tears for Fears.
Yeah,
It's like
that's a
that.
great song.
Yeah.
But it's like the crying Michael Jordan. Not that I'm like Michael Jordan, but like
Yeah.
it's like a head, and they just use it, and I don't even know what it means to people, but actually it was co-opted now by the college kids.
Yeah.
And first of all, people are making billions of dollars on my face, and it's not me. There
yeah.
are never mind T-shirts, sheet cakes, tattoos.
Sheet cakes.
That tattoo is on people. My face is tattooed on people.
gotten that
Yes,
tattoo?
I mean, like my Jadens, they have it on their bodies, and then they.
So wait, what's it like when you see your face tattooed on? Do you have the
someone's
same
skin.
reaction Jaden did when he saw yours?
I don't think so. He was thrilled when he saw mine at first. He thought it was pretty cool. I just don't like that. It's just not good. It's just a terrible picture. But the thing is, there's another thing. They put the face on these tapestries, like these blankets. The college kids they put it on a blanket.
They could bring it to
and then
Bonnaroo
and then
and
they
hang it up.
then they hang it in their dorm. So I swear to God, I'm in 50% of college students' dorms.
With your
they hang
saddest
it on their
face?
ceiling above their bunk bed. Like
Yeah.
my head is just everywhere in the college dorms. And they say they worship at the Church of Sal, and I'm the Lord and Savior, and I'm their leader and shit. And I'm like, all right, I guess.
Yeah, well, think about it this way. It's like you are like arguably one of the biggest people on like network television, and you're on like the deepest corner of like Black Twitter. Like your scope is huge if you
I
think about it
guess so.
that
I
way.
don't
I mean,
know.
it's like
Yeah, but I don't get what the face means to them. It's taken on a life of its
meme
own.
language is different.
Yeah.
It means
Yeah.
something if you're in that world.
Yeah.
So all the jokes jump off from that same weird place.
Yeah, people
Yeah.
just put up like that when they post on Instagram, and sometimes you put like 5 or 10 photos and you swipe. And there's this thing where I'm always just the last photo, no matter what they post. It'll be like a family vacation, and then my face is the last photo. It's just like surprise.
All right. Well, let's get into this because I know we're on a schedule. Okay, again, these clips, I don't know who these are. I'm very excited about this. And of course, did I introduce you guys?
Oh,
We
no,
just
yeah.
jumped right into
I've
it.
met Sal before.
But Ari Shaffir, Sal Vulcano, and of course, our co-host, Chance Willie. Here we go. First one. Are you garbage?
Are you garbage?
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Podcast
Okay.
guys.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Both on the podcast, actually.
I don't know this.
Are you garbage?
I'm not as well versed as everybody else on this one, so Let's see.
Is my mother garbage for correcting waiters at the Olive Garden on the pronunciation of Italian dishes? Yes. Yes. Especially in fucking Nashville, Tennessee. That's actually Stromboli.
I love that we can see
It's
his Google
referred
Drive
to
in the
as a
background.
hush puppy.
Well, what will she say?
It's mainly like instead it says mozzarella, she'll say it's mozzarella.
To a fucking waiter at the Olive Garden. Some poor bastard trying to make it in honky tonk. He's like, I got a fucking gig after this. I don't care about the mozzarella.
I'm just trying to go to the bathroom and get a quick hit of meth before I come back out here. I don't give a fuck about your mozzarella.
You gotta fucking stop her from doing that. This isn't even a joke. Stop that lady from ever doing that again.
Stop going to the Olive Garden. You're a fucking Italian. What's the
Yeah.
matter with you?
Is my mother garbage?
Dude, H. Foley has gotten so fat that Kevin is now fat and you can barely tell.
And he's wearing the Tommy Bahama, which doesn't help.
He's leaning
anything.
into it.
Yeah,
He's
he's
for
leaning
sure
into it. That's what the guy from Always Sunny, you know, the season where he got fat. He was like, I'm gonna wear Tommy Bahamas and just lean into it. It's like when you're hydroplaning.
Well, he did that on purpose,
lean
you know
into
that.
it. He did that on
Yeah,
purpose,
yeah,
but you don't think so. Here.
No,
So
I
these
think he's
guys
doing it on
comics?
purpose.
Yeah, they're both comics. They're both Philly comics. And
Philly
live in
guys
New York.
Steve's like, so these are comedians.
They have a podcast where they ask you questions to see if you're a garbage person or not.
Right.
And so the
Got it.
questions
It's a
are
lot
stuff
of
you've
fun.
never thought of, like,
Okay.
have you ever microwaved bacon? And you'd be like, well, yeah, in college. And then they start writing in their notebook, and you're like, no, I don't do it regularly.
Yeah. You can't start writing a list, like your name on a list when you're around a Jewish guy. Like that's not a good, it's not a good look. Yeah.
It's because of the Holocaust, you guys. It was like,
What?
it's not worth getting into,
What
but
is,
it's been settled.
What's the what happened?
Hundreds, if not more, people were killed.
Thousands and thousands of people.
Yeah.
So these guys. So I'm so like off the grid sometimes with some of these things.
You got to do it when you're in New York.
So these guys, but were
Oh,
they
you should definitely do it.
great comics in New York?
Yeah.
And then they band together, create this thing, and now it's a lot of fun.
It's their third podcast. They had 2 failure podcasts. Said, nah, this ain't going anywhere. Actually, let's do it, me and you again. Nowhere. And like, well, let's fail. Hey, let's try it, me and you, one more time. I believe in this
so they
product.
went through 2. Why did this version? Because they both obviously when I'm watching it, I'm like, oh, they're both great at crowd.
Yeah, the first podcast was yell derogatory slurs at strangers, and so that didn't take off. The second one was
It sounds like it's your wheelhouse.
rape or not, and then that one didn't take off either. And then this one actually is quite good. I don't know what the first 2 were.
Rape or Not was actually doing really, really good.
They were taking off,
But then when they started,
they were on
like,
Gas
being on-
Digital, it was
yeah.
like taking off. And then,
Yeah. But then they, then they started doing like unwoke stuff and they got canceled.
You start talking about politics and COVID.
Well, I don't know enough about this. I don't know how I would score this. I don't even know what I would say.
What do? You score these? What do you mean?
We score them sometimes. For the most part, we do. Yesterday, Soder and Big J just came in, and this show took a hard left.
Oh, yeah.
And it was fucking hilarious. It was. I mean, it's just like you know those guys once they go down the rabbit hole. It's like, pack a lunch, and tell mom you're not coming home for dinner. But just in the clip I saw, it's like, oh, they're really good at crowd work. They must be comics. That's why I asked, are they comics? They are comics. I wish I knew more about them.
Right, yeah.
What clubs do they work?
New York Comedy Club a lot in the stand. I think.
are they Philly guys?
I think H. Foley just got into the cellar. Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know about Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both. Yeah. I don't know. These
All right,
aren't
I don't
funny
know how to
things.
grade
Yeah.
this one, but they seem like they're competent on stage. I like them. I wish I could see their stand up. I don't know.
The clips are great. The podcast is great. The clips are usually, at least the ones they post, are them fielding questions.
It's a live show.
Yeah, and people will say, "Is it garbage if this happens?" And then they'll kind of riff on it.
I'll lead. I'll give it a 3 out of 10 for fashion.
You what?
I'll give it a 3 out of 10 just based on fashion. Yeah.
That gets a 3 out of 10, guys. Okay, let's go to clip number 2. Let's see what we got here. Eddie Pepitone.
All right.
Okay.
All right, I'm very excited. He's the one comic I know I can always talk hockey with.
He is, before you put this on, going to look exactly like the other guy, aged 40 years.
Will he
Tim Dillon
have
looks like
on?
shit. What?
Will he have on a fedora?
Oh.
Hey,
Let's
Eddie
say yes.
Pepitone is somebody you see, and like we were talking before,
He's the
we were
best.
on the
He's
air
the best.
about
Yeah,
like
he's the greatest.
people coming up to us lately going, "You look tired." It's like I am tired. Eddie looks like people are past saying, "Oh, you look tired." Like past. Is everything okay at home? Like past all that stuff. Yeah.
He used to live on Staten Island, actually.
No, really?
Yeah.
He's a great guy.
I don't know how I know that he was on some reality show. Oh, maybe it was Last Comic Standing. When he's on Last Comic Standing, they did like
What's
a
the worst
remote
place you've
piece.
lived?
Yeah.
And they went to his house, and he was living on Staten Island at that time.
Did you guys see the documentary on him,
No.
The Bitter Buddha?
No.
It came out like just before COVID, I think, and I'd seen the trailer for it. I was like, "Oh, that's fucking great." And I never got around to it. I was hoping. Has anybody seen this doc on him? No? Okay, fuck it. Let's just watch it. All right.
I don't know Eddie, though. You do, right?
Tony, guys, come on.
Good fade out.
I get
It's made on
I get
iMovie.
heckled a lot in clubs.
Excellent lighting.
No hat.
And it's usually
Minimal hair.
generic, but accurate.
Laundry day, obviously.
Like Pepitone, you suck. But I was wondering what the heckling would be like if someone in the audience knew me as well as I know myself.
Oh, I love this bit.
I think this is what the heckling would be like. Watch this.
Oh, does he go out in the audience?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of spry for an old dude. Did you see that?
Yeah, he got down off a
took
big
off.
stage. You know that I was like,
Hey,
damn.
Pepitone! How come you dream about red birds attacking you at night? What the fuck is that? Your shrink says the red represents anger on the inside of a woman's vagina. What do you think? Hey! Pepitone! Speaking of the nighttime, how come you have Napoleons at 3 in the morning? That's an afternoon food! Look at you! Hey! Speaking of 4 in the morning,
Oh, they really got him
how come
there.
at
They really
6 in the
zeroed in.
morning you're thumbing through medical journals?
Just a Stella Artois and a
Yeah, and
candle.
And that's it.
This is some indie club.
Just trust me, he's there.
You asshole!
Last Animal was just played here last week, so.
And how come you've started praying? You know you don't believe in God. You struggle with that shit all the time. You're always like, oh, there's something bigger than you, and then you're like, no, I'm the biggest fucking thing there is. What the fuck is that about? Hey, don't blame me, motherfucker. You created this bit.
Now we're getting meta.
It's crazy he didn't have more commercial success, you know?
He was in old school.
Yeah.
He that's a
should've been.
bit that
Coulda, woulda.
that like reminds me of like someone that could crush in the alt scene.
Oh,
and-
I first saw that in the alt
Yeah.
scene.
You know
Oh,
what I
yeah,
mean,
totally.
though?
Yeah, and it was like,
alt
wow.
kind of like
He is. He's favorite in both everywhere, right?
Because
Yeah.
it comments on stand-up,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like, yeah.
It's literally meta. Yeah. He did a one-nighter here at like the East Room. Like he didn't
Yeah.
do Zandy's. He did like the alt club.
Yep.
And it was fucking unbelievable. But it was like a very specific taste. But it was like the best show I'd seen like all year.
But he's like
so
one of
good.
those guys, you know, that could bounce between Largo and the store.
He
Like
could do
Brody
both.
could do that. There's a handful of guys that could swing the
The
pendulum.
guys that could do it, because we always hated the alt guys, we like took it as a point of pride. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, screw them. I'm fully leaning into this not cursing.
Nate just
Nate's
pops in. He's
judging
like,
me
"Watch
from
it."
around the corner. Louis, Eddie Pepitone,
Yeah.
Brody,
Anderson?
yeah, Marin,
Marin for
and then
sure.
there wasn't many
like
guys that did
Melissa
both.
Villasenor.
Yeah, I never
do
knew if she did
both.
alt rooms. She did alt rooms.
Yeah. Doesn't she?
I don't know. I just only knew her as a store comic. I'm
Yeah,
trying
I
to think
see
who
her-
else did
I'll
both.
see her at like Whiplash and stuff like that.
Because you had some guys that did those alt rooms are like very funny, and then they come to like the store or mainstream room, and it was like be death, and you're like, what? You're a hero in that world, though. Patton Oswalt could do both.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You watched Louis or like early stuff, like his
Roy
first
kills.
HBO.
Roy kills everywhere.
Oh,
Roy
yeah,
Kills,
Rory, yeah.
Ian Edwards. There weren't that many. We're naming thousands of names.
We watched the Dice clip yesterday, and I was like, "There's something alt about this now."
Now.
you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
now.
Like now, it
Yeah.
seems like an alt. Like if somebody went up and
like
did that
a
now.
character.
Yeah.
It's like
It
It's
is
so
a
it's
character.
now it's so ridiculous. Like, how could you keep? I'll shove my big toe up your puss, whatever. It's like this isn't real.
Yeah.
Who got mad at this?
Yeah. Now you'd watch like some beta guy with like neuroses, like doing that as a character of an alpha, but he was actually that guy. Now it would be alt. You know, it's very interesting how it comes.
I like when Aziz does Randy.
Yeah.
Kinda,
Yeah, Aziz is kind of alty, right?
Oh yeah, he's talking
yeah,
all rooms
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
You kind of, right?
No, I always
You don't
failed
think
in
so?
the all rooms.
You didn't do well in alt rooms?
No, I got too nervous. I thought they were better than me as humans.
Oh, really?
But I was getting nervous and trying to like write new material on the spot just for that room, and it would never go well.
Because you thought their sentiments were
I don't know, I thought they were smart.
really, and you thought you were dumb, but you're like a cerebral dude, right?
Yeah, I know what that word means.
But you always felt like there was this judgmental.
It
Yeah,
does feel just. Or if you're in, you're in.
If you're in, you're
and
in,
another thing is,
exactly.
I've seen what I think is what I don't like. I'll do all rooms, and a lot of times I go in and I'm judged. Right, I'm on basic cable. I'm on this television show that appeals to broad, and I am like look like I'm like people say I'm Sal from I'm in the mob. Like they don't just I'm not. They judge a book, right? But I get in there and I'm like, I'm not a little bit different than that. So I kind of ingratiate. But I always feel like they'll give a comic too much credit if the comic is just alt. Like
Yeah.
if it's like
If he's wearing a cardigan,
if you're in the
that's
club,
enough.
you're in the club.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot of alt bombs. I mean, you might go into an alt room and then feel like that and bomb. But if you're in the scene already,
Yeah.
then they don't
they'll chuckle along with you.
they won't bomb.
All
you
bombs
know?
are when they get angry.
Yeah.
They get mad.
Yeah,
they don't be like, this is boring, like in a mainstream room. They're just
Right.
good, and they'll start talking to each other. Alt rooms are like, you're a bad person. Why are you saying these things? They judge you. And even at sight, too. If you go to Brooklyn, it's like that.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like,
what I'm saying.
What the fuck are you doing? It's like, you ever do black rooms?
Yeah.
In LA or New York? And right when you get up there, they're like, oh, what is this? And you're like, all right, relax.
When
Hold on
you
a
kill in
second.
a black room.
Then they'll let you
Kill
go.
in a
Yeah,
black
absolutely.
When
They'll
you
let
kill
you
in
come
an
back
alt
in.
room, it's like
And when you bomb in a black room, it's like it's the worst feeling.
It's a vocal bombing.
Yeah.
I'd rather bomb in an alt room than a black room
Yeah.
any day.
Yeah, well, if you bomb in an alt room, you can be like, it was art, I was supposed to bomb. You can write it off like that. Not in a black room. It's like,
If you bomb in an alt room, they'll still validate your parking.
There's this alt comic, this female alt comic right now that bombs on purpose kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I forget who she is. She's pretty hot right now, and I think she did like a rooftop special. And I just saw. I'm pointing to bringing it up, and I can't even
But you
tell you
remember
who it
Rob
is.
Delaney's Kimmel set? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that was
talked
scrubbed
about.
off the internet. I think
That was that
that was a bombing. That was great.
That was straight up like one of the worst bombs I've ever seen, and it was one of those things got passed around and
Passed around like wrestling.
super quickly, and you never saw it again. But when you saw it, you're like, "Holy shit!" And that was the alt rooms to me are like being a Yankee in Yankee Stadium. You're always gonna be loved, but the minute you go out and you go to Texas,
He probably
you go to
crushed with that in
Boston,
an
you
alt
gotta-
room.
Yeah, he thought that was good enough to do on TV. And also with TV tapings are hard in general, but like
Yeah.
yeah, and you can't say no to it. Like,
The
you get
alt-
hooked up, you can't be like, no, I don't know if my sentiments are right. You just say yes to shit.
you could hear one person laughing, and it was his manager off stage trying to jumpstart the crowd.
Can we find that? You guys pull stuff up on the fly?
Oh, dude, it's. I remember.
Not that we want to shit on the guy, but I mean, even he probably
Delaney's a good
appreciates.
guy. He knows what it was.
Yeah.
I mean, he's very successful now.
Yeah.
And he's crushing it, and he's done so much. But I mean,
He's super
that
funny. I
was-
just-
wowie. That,
Yeah.
As a comic, you can't even. You're just like, oh no! Like I wanted. You wanted. You almost want to be like, stop this.
Also, when you're bombing, you're like, "Where are there even jokes in here?" And you could tell he could be like, "No, you should have seen it yesterday. It was getting laughs." And people are seeing a bomb like, "There's not even anything. Where would there be laughs?" He's like, "Trust me, it's gotten them before."
But he was trying to sell it in the middle too. You could
Like finesse it.
Just like no.
A lot of times on a TV bombing, what you'll get, I don't remember if it's this one, but you'll get is like a chuckle, and then they start thinking like, "Oh, I got a chance." You know, like you hit 2-3 pointers when you're down 26. You're like, "Oh, I'm coming back," and then Golden State's like, "No,
Do
you're
you
not."
believe in miracles? Nope. All right, here we go. Let's go number 3. please be Rob Delaney on Jimmy Kimmel.
That'd be great.
Oh, here we go. One of our
Roy Wood Jr.
Roy Wood Jr.
No, it just says Roy Wood, so it's the
You
dad.
have it?
That's Delaney? Oh, wow.
Oh shit! Can we watch it?
Even Sebastian one time did his first late night appearance, I think, and he forgot his jokes, and they didn't really edit around it. You see him like pause for like an uncomfortably long amount of time,
Waiting
and he gets
in his
flustered.
brain.
He's talked about it since.
He's recovered.
He's doing good.
All right, let's watch. I haven't seen this forever. Oh fuck!
It was a pre-political Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh fuck!
Live here in Los Angeles at Largo on March 1st, and you owe it yourself to follow his exceptionally funny work on Twitter. Please welcome Rob Delaney.
Oh man! You can see the Grim Reaper off to the left.
How are you, everybody?
He's just like
nice
Steve Byrne.
to see you all.
He's going to succeed like Steve Byrne here in about a second.
I did. I had tacos for lunch. I had like 7 or 8 of them. I ate at a restaurant called Tacos Por Favor. If you guys don't speak Spanish, that means tacos are fantastic, and you should eat them at every opportunity. After I ate my tacos, I went outside and I saw a cop sitting across the street, and he was eating a taco. And I knew that he was happy because he was experiencing what I just had. And then all of a sudden, a criminal came down the street and did a U-turn right in front of the cop. Just an angry, brazen U-turn, the kind like an arsonist or a counterfeiter would do. And the cop was like, what do I do? I got a taco. And so he just took his fist and he went, honk. And then he goes, knock it off. I didn't even yell it. He just said it, but I heard it because I was close enough. And he was like, well, that'll do. Protect and serve. I'm not just a taco
It hits him right there.
Can we pause it? We got to break this down.
That was a chunk.
When you know.
That was a breathing period at the end of a chunk, and he was like, "Fuck."
Yeah. Farting on the first date.
Yeah.
You just farted on the first date,
Yeah.
and appetizers haven't even come yet. Fuck, should we just call it?
It's over, right?
It's fucking
But
over.
but not for nothing
buddy.
though. Like,
it would be great if some.
but
Sorry, go ahead.
just listen to the bit itself. Just listen to that one bit. That is not a strong bit.
I could tell how
can't
they
see
get
it
laughs
in
at
altering.
Largo. He'd be like a counterfeiter or an arsonist. It's just there's funny things in there. You just can't tell it all when there's barely any laughs.
Yeah.
But even when I'm not even like I'm not.
He's
I'm like,
speaking
what does
too
that
fast.
mean?
He's
Like,
nervous.
what does it mean?
So
I don't.
It's a lot like a criminal makes a U-turn. It
Oh,
doesn't
he
make
had the
any-
N-word in there, and they made him change it for TV.
Let's keep going here. Let's keep going here. Oh my
You
god.
had to submit this.
And I
They've
saw
seen
a really
this tape,
fun
right?
billboard. It was like a crudely drawn horizon, like a little kid would draw, and then it had a
right there.
sunrise coming
That's
out of
like a
it.
kid
So I
would
was
draw.
already
Yeah,
happy.
that's
A lot of ads are like, "You're garbage. Throw some more money in the trash." But this one was just a sunrise, and it wasn't a normal sun. It was a pepperoni pizza. So it was just like, So the ad worked. I pulled over right away, and I ate 2 pizzas without assistance. I don't keep hot pizzas in my car. I mean, I went to a restaurant and I ordered them. But I do keep peanut butter in my car. My wife won't let me keep it.
Oh, there it is. Now he's on the road. Now he's on the road.
I will. Yeah. You can't. It's. I mean, now everyone. If you didn't know, if you were in the audience and you didn't know how he was feeling, you know after my
You know
wolf.
now. You know now.
Dude, he's sweating. You could see he's sweating like you just had your fucking ghost chili pepper hot chicken. Oh, that little stutter step.
But even that joke, I think, is more disassociative than the. Like, I didn't even get what he was talking about.
I don't. And it's so fast. Like, I'm a pizza. I don't keep pizza in my car. I do keep peanut butter in my car. Peanut butter is crazy.
It's
and
because his momentum is thrown off by the first. Like he realized after the first one, he's.
But I don't even know what he's talking about in the second one. Did I miss the setup?
I don't even know what it's. Yeah, I agree. He ate 2 pizzas unassisted because it looked like a sunshine, and then he went. And
But he
ate
was
it.
driving and he saw a billboard and it was a crudely drawn sunset, but the sunset was a pepperoni, so he ate 2 pizzas. I just don't understand the story.
This is a couch. I don't know.
I don't
This
understand
is a couch. This is a couch story for like Orlando Bloom. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Not a very charismatic type person. And then Conan or whatever, like, oh, that's great. Your kid did that.
But
It
also,
kind of has girl energy when girls are like, "You're so funny." Like it has that kind of like.
but
kind of thing.
it's so far, it's even all still set up. Like, where is the joke? And I'm not being mean. I'm just like,
No,
he
yeah,
said he
I know.
saw the billboard. It was a pepperoni. He ate pepperoni pieces. Like, is the crux of the joke there that he ate pepperoni pieces because he saw a picture of
That's
pepperoni?
Okay,
what
so
I
trying to pick
it's
apart.
It worked. The advertisement worked. Is that? I don't understand it either.
Yeah, the bits don't make sense because you're not supposed to logically follow what the tags are supposed to be like absurdist, but he's not hitting them.
He's not hitting absurd enough.
Yeah,
This is what happens in LA.
Yeah.
There's such a standard of beauty there. I've had this talk with like Jessica Michelle and lots of people where it's like there's such a standard of beauty that if you're off that slightly, the joke is I'm a fat fuck. But it's like, Jessica, you're way thinner than any of these people in Jacksonville. Like that doesn't work here.
Right,
and
right,
Rob,
right.
like you're saying you're a pig for eating 7 tacos. Other people are like, I mean, that's a couple too many.
Right.
But it's not like 37 tacos. But in his mind, like models eat 1 taco. I'm a pig. I eat
But again,
7.
to your point, this is the problem with going to Largo every night. Now you're on national television, and these people that are from Indiana,
They're tourists,
and Cincinnati,
right? Yeah.
and Maine, and they're out in Hollywood, and they just ate at the Hard Rock, right? And they're going to the Kimmel show. It's like they're like, yeah, this is every Tuesday.
Right.
Right.
I had 2 pizzas unassisted.
What are you talking exactly? What are you talking about?
Do you think he was flustered from the first one and missed something in the
timing is
setup
off.
of this one?
Timing's off.
Hey, remember that right after COVID, when you first came back after like 6 months off, and you're like, where do I hold the mic? How long do I pause for laughs?
Yeah.
Hey, that's what he seems
That's
like.
okay.
Yeah.
Let's.
Commit suicide with peanut butter, and it's upsetting to watch. So I eat it in my car. I keep peanut butter in my car. I keep 2 jars of it in the glove compartment. And what I'll do is I'll pull under an on-ramp to the highway near where we live, and I'll just park under there, and I'll just eat it like a fat spy with my pants around my ankles. There's also some woods near where we live.
Right
what I'll do, there's a shed in these woods, and I'll go in there and I'll just eat in the shed where nobody can see me. The way that I eat, it's just like not okay in polite society. I was at a meeting recently.
See, I know what you're saying. If he just set it up. If he just set it up at the beginning, like I'm a whole, I know that's not the traditional thing you would do in an alt room.
Oh, right.
But to tie it all together, it's like, why don't you establish your thesis, and now you're making your case throughout the course of the
in
season.
LA, I'm a
setup.
pig. I
There's
know
no
I'm not to most people, but to the people I hang out with, they're all models. So
Yes.
so now I have to eat like I'm ashamed, even though I shouldn't be.
Yeah.
And then you're
But
right.
there's no
Then you set it
setup, though.
Right.
Exactly.
That's Steve's point.
That's exactly
And the whole thing is the character isn't strong enough. He doesn't believe in it enough. Like he
It's not
can't,
true.
like-
He doesn't go eating that shit.
Yeah, well, and just like if he's doing the bit of like the absurdist thing, like he's not selling it. If
right.
the whole thing is selling the
And he's
guy-
good looking, and he's
Yeah.
handsome, and none of this is tracking because it's like, what are you talking? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but also it's like just not enough.
It's not enough.
It's not enough for
not
a television
confident.
set.
Yeah,
I saw Louis
to come on and just say I ate 2 pizzas and I ate a bunch of peanut butter in my car.
Yeah, it's not enough.
That's not going to grip anyone.
I
you
saw
know?
Louis once, and
Yeah.
he was talking to the seller, and then he just kind of looked down, and he saw, the fat belly that happens? It's
Yeah.
like this curve right
Yeah, I
here.
know, I know.
Yeah. And he just goes, looks at crumbs. He's like, oh, crumbs on me. He goes, what the fuck is wrong with you? Perform for me. You have literal crumbs on you, you fucking idiot. And everyone got behind how shitty he felt about himself.
That's it.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah,
This is
exactly.
not
but
selling
he
that.
sells it because
Yeah.
he
I gotta
Louis
see
believes.
I got to
This
see
guy
the
does.
dismount on this, and
He's already onto the next thing.
How great would it be, though, if right here, 2 minutes into a 5-minute set,
Crushes.
he just goes, hey, who are we even fooling, guys? Thanks for your time. it would be epic.
Yeah.
Let's just have more space for commercials.
for the pepperoni pizzas.
Can we back up just like 10
Oh,
seconds?
yeah, you don't want to miss the important part.
I want to see the transition.
Okay.
Woods, and I'll go in there and I'll just eat in the shed where nobody can see me. The way that I eat, it's just like not okay in polite society.
Just like
I
not
was
a-
at
That's
a
the
meeting
setup.
recently, and there was a conference table just covered with platters of food. Really nice stuff, too, like vegetables and fruits from around the world. Beautiful stuff. Mangoes from Senegal, etc. So I just pushed all that stuff aside, and I tore into this plate that had horrible orange, crappy cubes of American cheese, like room temperature, and store-brand stale chocolate chip cookies. And I just alternated between the two, going cheese, chocolate, cheese, right, taking the razor's edge between the salty and the sweet. It was like a speedball. If you don't know a speedball, if you don't know what that is, that's when a junkie shoots coke and heroin at the same time. And it's dangerous, but it's not as dangerous as chocolate and cheese. I play hard. Anyway, I left the meeting after about 90 minutes.
Can we
of
pause
chocolate
again?
and
I'm
cheese.
sorry. I just have to pause.
Sal has to go take a dump. he's like, can't keep going with this.
It's 3 minutes and 40 seconds, and all 4 bits were just that he ate. What was the first thing he did?
Eating
He ate
stuff.
tacos.
He
Then he
tried to
goes-
be thematic.
Then he had
Tacos,
pizza.
then he ate pizza, then he ate peanut butter,
butter.
and then he ate chocolate and cheese. But there's no.
don't
Where is he
get it. I
going
don't-
with this?
And the joke, the real crux of the joke is, I passed by fruit to get a chocolate chip cookie, and it's like,
Yeah.
okay.
But here's what I think. Here's what I think happened
Sure,
here.
yeah,
I
always
don't
want
think
great.
he was known as a stand-up. I don't know if he really was a stand-up for any merit. I think
was.
he got Twitter. He was.
He was always a stand-up.
He was.
He wasn't like
Oh, I
a
thought he
road
got Twitter
comic.
famous, and then they were like, and then he went to the alt rooms, and the alt rooms loved him, and they just got fast tracked.
He was like a Chelsea level. You know how Chelsea brought up all these like bringer comics?
Yeah.
Like they did bringer rooms and stuff, or even were like the first or second spot on bringer shows. That's what he was. Always nice, but never like 6 nights a week comic, but always was a comic. And then he got Twitter famous, and then he got production famous.
And all the jokes are like the crux of the joke, right? It's like it's through his description of like.
Yeah, because
the
on
things he sees
paper,
at the
those
table.
are not. On paper, it's nothing.
It's like if you left a Gary Goldman premise out in the rain for a long time. You know what I mean? It's like he's walking through the thing, and it's like mangoes from Senegal. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be like this clever in on itself John Mulaney thing, but it's not.
I mean, we always just joke about if you find Brody Stevens' joke book, it wouldn't make any sense as a joke. Like,
Right.
you'd be like, where are you from? Arizona. Oh, Cory Booker went there.
Exactly.
And it's like, what?
Yeah.
That's not a joke. And it's
But
like,
when he screams it at you,
Arizona,
it
Cory
accentuates
Booker.
every single
He believed in the character of Brody. This guy doesn't believe. He's shaking.
All right,
He's
should
off.
we just finish this off?
by the way,
As I was driving.
I watched Mike Vecchione's special taping yesterday, 80 minutes. I didn't even think about the time. And this one, I'm like, how much longer?
This is 4 minutes.
What do you guys think he's going to eat next?
I think it's going to continue to eat it.
A plate of dicks.
Just so, I mean, we've all been there.
Yeah,
we've all been here. I'm just
We've all
saying.
been there.
Not on national television. Okay, here we go. Jesus Christ.
Way, all of a sudden I was like, hey, look at that. I'm going to throw up right now. And so I pulled over and I vomited catastrophically on the sidewalk in front of some old men playing dominoes. But I'm trying to pass on my appreciation of the finer things to my children. And the other day, I was in our bathroom hiding from my family, and my 2-year-old son came into the bathroom, and he just kind of stared at me on the toilet, and he was like looking at me, just smiling like he had a secret. He's sort of a cute little simpleton. And then he took his hand out from behind his back, and he handed me an onion. This is the cutest little gift. So I scooped him up in my lap. And, it's not the best gift, honestly, because it's not like he went and got the onion. He gave me my onion that I went and bought and paid for. But he's 2, so it's the thought that counts. So I scooped him up in my lap, and father and son shared an onion together on the toilet, the way you do. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
The way you do.
My God. Wow.
I mean, there was no joke there.
He pulled the ripcord. Did you see that?
What it?
So much to unpack.
He literally
I mean,
did the motion.
I don't know the way you do. Bye, thank you.
That
see Kyle
initiated the
get out of
applause.
there?
But imagine if you just said the joke and you said, "Thank you, that's my time." Oh my God!
You ever
To
see somebody
coerce
bombing
the-
at an open mic, and then just to get off, they needed something to get off. So let's say you're hosting, and I'm like, and then that we shared an onion the way it did. One more time, Steve Byrne coming back.
Oh my God! We got to cleanse the palate.
I mean, but okay, let's move on. And I wish him the best, and he's a nice guy, and God bless him. And I'm just, I don't want to be like, I don't want to just pile on. But honestly,
He's about to say the worst thing.
but the last joke, like I just don't understand.
I don't either.
It's like, where's the joke? Now we're about to get into the joke. The way you do. Okay, chuckle, and now here's the punchline.
Playing hide and go seek. I was hiding in the bathroom. My son walked up to me and handed me an onion from the house.
Why is that
we
first part in
sat
there?
on the toilet and had an onion. Thank you. That's my time.
You're supposed to be laughing at how progressively absurd it becomes, but in this room, it just looks like you're watching a David Lynch movie. It's just like, what the fuck
Yeah, it
is
should
going
be-
on?
And right
But
then,
what does
my
he
grand
think is that? What does he think?
It should be
that's
right
supposed to
then.
be?
My mom walked in, and he sees me. She sees me with my mother-in-law. She sees me with my kid on my lap holding an onion, and she's like, "I knew you weren't going to be a good father."
Right.
Something.
There's got to be
Something to wrap it.
a punchline, which is a novel concept, clearly, but there needs to be like something there.
Yeah, because you can see somebody bomb, but you still know the joke's great.
Right.
Sure. We've all been, I've seen that multiple times at the cellar, whatever.
Yeah.
Stand, you're like, oh, it's still a great bit. I don't give a shit.
No, but sometimes
That is like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
But I guarantee if you saw that at Largo, you'd be like, "This is really good." You would be in the room with people laughing, and you'd be like, "This is awesome."
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But I can't see even
can't
that
see it.
hit eating at Largo. I know what you mean, but there's nothing there.
I just picture him at Nordstrom's 3 days before this, like, yeah, this is the one.
Well, the thing is, he has a manager. There's a booker for the show. They have a tape. Sometimes you have to transcribe your work. He has a manager.
He was big already. Jimmy was probably like, "Get that guy on. He's great."
Yeah.
He was like, "That guy's a great Twitter." He won Twitter.
Yeah.
Because I think some people failed him, you know. No, I mean, true.
audience?
No, I mean,
No, yeah,
in
his
a good way.
management.
If I was like his friend, I'd be like, I don't know if that's
Is that
ready.
ready?
You know, like,
Yeah.
that's all. I
Oh,
mean,
it wasn't ready.
It's national TV.
you know what I mean? Like,
I know, yeah.
If that ever happened to me, I would be mortified, and I'd be like, why didn't anyone see
Why
me?
did they set me up for this fail? Yeah,
right.
exactly.
And not to dig on, but like Brendan Schaub, that's always been the critique on him when he did that hour
You
special.
don't have real friends, is the critique, or they would have told you.
I've heard that multiple times,
Yeah.
by the way, multiple times. And I think
You either overruled them or didn't ask them,
I
or
kind
they
of get it
couldn't
because
tell you.
I'm a shit.
The funny thing is with that, one of the other things is, so it aired, and then they tried to take it down off the internet. Right, and the internet reacts to that in an angry manner. The internet as an orgasm says, you cannot delete our food. And so then it got pushed way higher.
That's
if
right,
they didn't try to scrub it, it would have been like, oh, I didn't see it.
That's why you can't scrub the Sal meme. It's got to stay up. They will find it. You know?
there are no quilts of him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll tell
I
you
wonder
that.
how long that one takes to shake. Like that would hurt.
I
me
think
bad.
when you're parachuting in Deadpool 2, I think you're like, I think
that's true.
right. So he's done very well for himself. Let's jump right into Roy Wood. And let's see, Roy. We got to shift gears here.
Please hope this is for my show.
That's great.
Dude, I'll tell you, I love Roy. Roy is a grinder for years.
Yeah,
Road Dog. And for years, I'd see him at the Improv, the Hollywood Improv. Ari, you were there at that time when nobody at that time in Hollywood before the store broke.
Yeah.
We're all just scratching and clawing to get sets because we all just came there. And Roy was a guy that was known for the road, could never get sets. And when I got Sullivan, I put him on. And I remember after the first season, we got renewed for a second. I was like, Roy, and we were talking. He's like, maybe now I'll get a half hour. He's like, maybe now. And I just remember I would tell him the 3 seasons we were on the air, he begged for anybody to give him a half hour. Everybody turned him down. It's
crazy.
Nobody would and I'm like, this is one of the, and every time we went on tour, I go, we go on tour on radio to promote the shows at night. I go, I'm telling you, Roy Wood Jr. is not only the best comic of the four of us here in the studio right now, he's one of the best comics working, period. And it was such a travesty, and then finally gets the Daily Show, and then he's great. It's you fucking.
It was one of those
you
things
weren't
with Hollywood.
behind him before that.
It was one of the things with Hollywood where like, well, no one's working with him. There must be a reason. And it's like, yeah, because none of you idiots take the first one.
Yeah.
Just fucking give him a shot. He's killing. What are you doing?
Crushing.
I remember getting like no auditions, 3 auditions a year in Hollywood, and then like 4 auditions in 2 months for Sullivan and Son. I called Steve like, this is not a chance. I know you're calling me in here.
Well, everybody at the store, I was always calling in because the guys that were working, like you and Renaziz and Simone and anybody, I was like, okay, maybe they'll slip through and I can push and I can push and push. But then, like the door guys, they were always like in the background actors. Then I could slip in.
Nice, right.
It's like Mervis or Moses.
Anybody could be like, pizza?
Jesus. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I think Roy's one of those guys. It's like, thank God he caught fucking lightning. And now I think you look at his hours. I mean, they're as good as anybody's that's working right now.
I would call him the Mike Trout of comedy because he signed that fucking long-term Comedy Central / LA Angels deal right when they're slipping into oblivion, and they're just fucking wasting him.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's so unfair. It's like, get out of that.
I think that was he did his last one. I think now.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
He's just re-record all those.
Remaster them.
Yeah, sure. Taylor Swift them.
Like Taylor Swift them. Yeah.
Well, I think there's no doubt between any of us, Roy's one of the best working and one of the coolest guys. And like to your point, always comes from a perspective that's not
typical, not obvious.
Never heard before.
Yeah. That bit was like, oh wow, yeah, good point. I never even thought of that.
Yeah.
Can you back up to like 30 seconds in there, or just play it on mute? I want to have a production note for everybody this as we talk. I'll tell you where to stop, but just start.
Just play the Rob Delaney again.
Don't do that.
Oh my God.
He'd already started mixing it like a production, like a DJ song. He was like working on a DJ snake track.
Back.
It's like, oh, I didn't even know we were still.
Back to like 30 seconds. 30 seconds in. Minute and a half before that. There you go. Okay, no, I need a side angle. Fuck, this is gonna take too long. Right there. Look at that. Get that fucking clock off the camera. Fucking run.
God damn, good.
To press play, you'll see it counting up. It steals focus. It steals from 12:48, 12:49. You gotta hide that shit, dude.
Wow. Classic comic.
Yeah.
Damn.
Now, is this one that I'm seminar?
We can do that if you want, but we already kind of went off on the other bit. So
Yeah, Ari's got his thing. I don't want to go too deep. But should we go to the last one?
Yeah, run it.
Seminar is. Did you guys ever see the seminar one? Oh, dude, you guys.
I don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Are you ready to lose your fucking mind?
Yes, I always am. Yes.
Ready?
This was good.
No context.
No context? Ooh, juicy.
All right, Bass Nectar, let's get it going.
Oh, you're so pretty. What's your name? Rachel. Are you with George?
Yeah.
Oh, you should not be with him.
Oh,
You
he's
should
saying
be
it
with
too.
me. I love you a long time.
Yeah.
Come for the
Oh
seminar.
my God.
Man, you're so
I just
pretty.
realized that those aren't his real glasses. Oh my God. I thought he had on like,
Oh, I guys about to punch him.
oh my God. Oh my God.
Okay, keep going.
With him, you should be with me. I love you a long time. Come for the seminar. Man, you're so pretty.
What is this camera angle?
Horny. You're so hot.
Get him off.
Oh, he didn't just punch him. He keeps punching him. Caparilla. Damn, that's one of those where the guy's waiting and it's like, you're not just being racially, you're actually saying you want to fuck my girlfriend in front of
And he's
Racially
pumping her
insensitive.
in front of her.
Why is that called seminar?
and he comes towards her.
At that point, what do you guys think he says right here? We think he says here. Just wait. Just roll it back and let them say what we think.
What is this guy's? What is this guy? Before a couple things.
She
couple
gives
things,
him the
couple
Jada
things.
look, though.
What are the odds
He's
that he
trying.
brought those glasses for that bit and they sat in the front row? The odds. He must have been like, "This is going to be the best night of the best set
Where's
I've
the
ever
laugh
had."
house? Is this Philadelphia?
Oh, I don't know. That's a great question.
What?
The Laugh House.
Are you with George?
Yeah.
Oh, you should not be with him. You should be with me. I love you a long time. Come for the seminar.
What's he say right there?
Come to my seminar.
Yeah.
Is that what he says?
Come to my seminar.
Because I think he did a real estate seminar before this, and he was like, I think that's what it was. Like the joke was real estate seminar stuff, and now he sees her, and he's going knee deep in on this girl, and then George, she gives him the Jada look.
Is that 4
kinda
minutes
looks
into the clip? Yeah. Wow.
Wait, who is this comic?
Sebastian.
This is
early Sebastian.
Eddie Pepitone.
He used to feature for me.
No.
Oh my God. It's one of those where it's like, I could tell the guy was like, it's not like, oh, I'm going to slap somebody for offending me. It's like, hey, this isn't, get the fuck.
Yeah.
It's almost like, I don't want to side with
And I
violence,
guarantee you, the
but
guy
fuck.
that hit him, I mean,
Otherwise, you just walk
the
away.
guy that hit him probably went to, if he pressed, he might have pressed charges. I mean, the guy that hit him is the one that's gonna get in trouble.
But when he's pumping in front of the
He
girl,
keeps
I mean,
punching.
you're kind of like, fuck,
he,
you gotta do
he,
something.
he keeps punching. He wouldn't punch him he just keeps trying to fucking wail on him.
I mean,
Imagine being Asian, seeing a guy with the fucking.
You're like, are you out of your mind?
this is warranted. This one's warranted.
This is warranted, I think.
It must be in Philly because only in Philly could you think this would work.
Oh
Like this.
I love the 48-year-old feature. Like it's like that you've just gotten your first feature
Oh, this
set
is
at a
a
club. And
showcase.
you're like,
There's
damn it.
no way this
Oh,
is a
usually I do.
weekend.
Right,
This is a
right.
showcase.
How
This
many
is a step
times
down.
did
I'm
he-
normally doing a Carnival Cruise Line, guys. So just,
How many times did he do this bit unscathed? Like this is finally his comeuppance. What if he's done this hundreds of you know what I mean? Like finally, he must have been like, what was that about? Like I do this everywhere.
I offer you a
that
group
guy?
onto my seminar.
I guess you guys don't get it. Maybe it's like
He's like, oh, the seminar is not real.
this is
Yeah.
your culture.
He's like, this crushed in an alt room.
it's the Coke bottle glasses, the buck tooth, you fist pumping. No, what the fuck though? Is the seminar? No, but there's two Asians in the front that might have been offended by this.
I feel bad. Like, you ever see a roast? There's one I keep thinking of, like Steve-O or someone like that making fun of Whitney Cummings, and it's not a funny joke, but then she knows the camera's going to be on her, so she
Yeah.
can't go, that's not funny, because then it'll seem like, oh, your butt hurt. So you have to like chuckle
No,
over
you
a
know
joke
what it
that's
was?
not very funny.
It was Nikki Glazer making fun of Steve-O losing Ryan Dunn. Do you remember that?
Wasn't that Amy Schumer?
No, it was. I think it was. Was it Schumer that did it?
Yeah, she got a big. Yeah, I remember that. And then
Schumer that did that.
It should have been you. That thing.
Yeah,
that was Schumer. Yeah.
And he had died like 2 weeks before they did that taping.
That's not
is
what I'm
that
talking
right?
about. That's
Was
one
that
that hurts. I'm talking about one that's like, it's just not a funny joke. It's like if I was like, hey, Steve, that t-shirt's too small. And you just be like, okay. Like you can't be like, that's dumb.
Right. Yeah.
So this lady is just being scream racism at her, and she has to be like, okay.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, she's the only one I feel bad for.
Yeah, move on.
In the situation.
It was anyone. First of all, who's recording that?
Who's recording it?
It is.
Is it like
He was gonna
it's,
send
they're
this
at
to a
their
manager.
table? It's like so weird. They're shooting right up at him. It's like he told the person to shoot it. It's
I gotta
just,
get a good tape tonight.
Yeah, it looks like toilet cam footage. You know,
Yeah.
it's like
A manager asked me to make a tape, so I got to make one quick. Yeah, toilet cam footage.
All right, let's just play it out.
You guys. Speaking of the roast, so you've seen the Situation bomb on the roast, right? Mike, the Situation.
No.
Oh, and they sweetened it for TV, and they couldn't do anything with it. But if you see the unedited version too, it's the worse than any of these things.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta come back on one time, and I gotta. Well, I don't know if you do this, but I have clips to show you.
Oh yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay, there's some community access television in Staten Island, and I go on rabbit holes. A few nights ago, I watched 6 hours straight of comedy on community access on Staten Island. I got to bring it up.
You gotta show
dude.
them the hair thing. Keep hitting the.
To what?
You know what I'm talking about. That lady that won.
Oh,
tape.
yeah.
You got to come back here.
Oh,
We've had fun. Watching low budget comedy.
You're so pretty. Oh, me so horny. Me so hot.
And he jumps on him.
Get him off.
Come on.
You
No,
kinda got it.
guys, come on.
Yeah, get him off. He's like, come on, guy's horny. What are you gonna do?
You know, no one's laughing, and he looks like he thinks he's killing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's fucking crushing. Yeah.
There's guys in their head.
All right. Now the last one. I don't know if you guys know this. It's one of us.
Oh no.
The last clip is always one of us. Again, I have no clue. So let's see who.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh
this is
boy.
Ari. Okay.
Hey.
This is Ari Shaffir. Here we go. I don't know what clip this is. You'll
Ari
know it as soon
Manis.
as it comes up, I'm sure.
Let's hope it's Ari Manis. Oh boy. Oh boy.
I was fairly new then.
Building fell in Florida. Did you hear about it? My mom told me. She goes, so sad. Did you hear about Florida? I'm like, yeah. Actually, I have no idea what you're talking about. This could be so many different things. Building fell. Oh, no. Why do you care so much? Oh, it's Jews. That's why you care. Makes more sense. 150 people unaccounted for. I can account for them if you want. They're dead. They're all dead. 150 for 150. I don't know what you're waiting for. Those people are all super dead. For a group of people that is super good at accounting, you would think would have a better handle on calling that number. They're all gone. Maybe one guy got back and saw the building already down, and he was like, "Oh, this is my chance to start over." He took his cell phone, just threw it in. It's Wally Johnson from now on.
Can I just say right now, I'm imagining this on Kimmel with nobody laughing, and everybody be like, "There's not a joke in
They
here."
found somebody in the rubble.
Why would this be
what
funny?
do you mean, though?
Yeah.
Because he got late. He met some girl at a bar.
But there
in
are
that
jokes.
building. And she was like, "Come back to my place." He was like, "What? This never happens to me, you know?" Oh my God, is it my lucky day or what? And your friend's like, "Are you going home with that chick?" He's like, "Yeah, dude. Well, that fucking Timmy never gets laid. This is fucking so sweet. Your fortunes are turning around, Timmy." And then, do you think he was like he was having sex there, right? And for a minute, he was just like, when he just started, like, do you think he was at all like, "I'm crushing this pussy. I am tearing this shit apart like I've never done in my life. No one's fucked this good before, ever." And then as soon as he's like, "Yeah," it's just, you know. Listen, here's the real deal. That guy, he died, that guy, for sure. But also, he lived.
Dude, I'll tell you what I love about obviously your act, but even in this, you go places 99.9% of us will not go. And
Dominican Republic.
Acapulco.
But you can hear it. You can hear the audience still at the beginning, like not biting on this. And the minute you throw the phone in the rubble, it like that broke the audience, and now they're on board.
I do love a laugh from a place where they're like, we don't want to go there. I'm like, I'll take you there. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
But there are more fun laughs for me than just like a joke about clothes or something. I don't know. I like getting them to laugh where they don't want to.
I mean, that is. But you're almost digging a hole. You're digging a hole. You're digging yourself out of a hole before you even start.
Yeah, because when those don't go well, when they're like, we feel it still, it's like, fuck.
Oh yeah.
This is not just gonna not go well. It's gonna make
you guys
hate
don't
me.
agree with me.
But is that like? I mean, the high is to write something, right? And then the first night it clicks. You're like, fuck. That's okay. That will carry you to tomorrow, the next day, or even that weekend. But for you. To double down like that, is the win like? Is it even double rewarding?
It's so much more rewarding. The nights Saget died, I was breaking the news on stage to different clubs.
Oh,
because no one had heard it yet, and it was like as it went, more and more people had heard, but there was always like I heard some commotion at the stand, and to the waitress, I'm like, "What's going on?" Like they're asking me if it's true. I'm like, oh, yeah, he's gone. Yeah. No, these jokes are the jokes, but he is gone. It's not, the setup wasn't the joke part.
Right.
Yeah. They're like, what?
Oh my God, I did Millhouse's Comedy Juice the day Gilbert died.
Yeah.
And Voss gets up and he's like, yeah, it's good to be here. I'm supposed to meet a friend here.
Who said that?
Voss. He goes, yeah, I'm doing this show tonight, the Comedy Juice, and Gilbert's like, yeah, I'm doing it too, but I'll tell you, I'd rather die than do that show. He's like, has anybody seen him?
Oh man,
it's like, Voss, Jeez, dude. I mean, this is like 6 hours in, right? But the people laughing the harder on the side.
I think
Gilbert would tell the same joke.
Yeah,
he would.
100%, yeah.
Those jokes and the response all goes on how much the audience feels it. So, like, if I hear a Holocaust joke, I'll laugh at it. If I just left the Holocaust Museum, I probably am not going to laugh because it's just like it's too much on my mind, and I'm like, I'm not in that place yet.
So to your point,
so you think people need just a little bit of downtime before you rip into something tragic?
Some people do. That's not the people I'm interested in entertaining.
So you're saying you get how people can react to something?
You understand?
Okay. It was after 9/11. I remember going on stage in LA and going like, it's terrible, but at least it was New Yorkers. And LA people could laugh. I tried that in New York like 8 months later, and they're like, still not here.
Yeah. But to your point, does this a joke like that? Does it have a bigger impact in the pendulum swing at the Cellar, or like at the Columbus Funny Bone, or like when you're at Skankfest or something like that, where they?
I think all these crowds. This was probably like a late night crowd at the Cellar. Yeah. It's probably like 1 a.m. on a Tuesday. It's not my crowd at all. Probably 10 people in there know me out of 100. Yeah. But they're dark people. Why are you out this late?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're degenerates.
These are my people.
You will like this. You can make a joke about ketamine, and you don't have to explain what ketamine is. Right. Like even if they haven't done it, like we've been around it.
Yeah.
It's like you don't have to. That jumping off point is a more metropolitan place.
It's true. Okay. Well, gentlemen, I got to thank you. I know you got to dip, and next time we're going to go down a rabbit hole of Staten Island comedy.
I'll bring some envelopes.
Yeah, please bring some envelopes.
Oh, wow.
For sure. I'm looking very much forward to it. But thank you guys so much.
Thanks,
and you guys are
Thanks,
obviously
Chance.
hitting the road. Everybody knows how to keep in touch with you guys, so I don't need to do that. Chance, how we keeping in touch?
Oh, just chancewilly.com.
There we go.
Yeah.
And subscribe, rate, review. Catch these guys on the road. Sal's hitting the road hard. And then Ari's always dipping around.
Recording a special in New York, June 11th and 12th.
Oh, congrats, bud.
Thanks.
It's awesome.
Very nice. And if not, then you'll see him in the desert doing mushrooms. All right.
I wonder.
See you,
Ari
Burning
Shaffir,
Man.
Sal Vulcano, thank you guys very much for doing this.
guys.
Always great to see you.
Thanks, guys.
And of course, thanks to George Taylor and Adrian Culp. All right, thanks, guys.
Yep.